Delphi, Indiana. A town where time seemed to drift along the currents of Deer Creek. A place where life unfolded at a gentler pace, cradled by the embrace of the Hoosier heartland. But this serenity hid a darkness, a secret waiting to surface. At the edge of town stood the Monon High Bridge, a sentinel of iron and wood. It was a place of simple beauty, where the whispers of the wind danced through the trees, and the sun painted golden hues across the creek below. For generations, the bridge had been a cherished landmark, a place for quiet contemplation and carefree laughter. But on February 13, 2017, the bridge bore silent witness to an unspeakable horror that would forever stain its weathered planks. Libby German, 14, was a bright spark, a talented musician with a contagious laugh. Abigail Williams, 13, was known for her kindness and infectious smile. They were the best of friends, two souls who found solace and adventure in each other's company. Life in Delphi revolved around school, family, and the simple pleasures of small-town life. Libby and Abby were inseparable, sharing secrets, dreams, and the unbreakable bond of teenage friendship. They were a familiar sight around Delphi, their laughter echoing through the park, their bikes a blur of color against the backdrop of the Indiana sky. February 13, 2017, dawned bright and crisp, a snow makeup day offering a break from the classroom. Libby's older sister dropped the girls off at the Monon High Bridge trailhead for an afternoon of adventure. 1:35 p.m. The girls, full of life and the spirit of exploration, disappeared into the woods, their laughter swallowed by the vast expanse of the Indiana wilderness. It was the last time they were seen alive. 2:07 p.m. A chilling clue emerged from the digital ether. A Snapchat image sent from Libby's phone captured Abby walking tentatively across the Monon High Bridge. The image, seemingly innocuous, would later become a haunting piece of evidence. 5:30 p.m. As dusk settled over Delphi, casting long shadows across the land, a chilling realization gripped the community. Libby and Abby were missing. The disappearance of Libby and Abby sent shockwaves through the close-knit community of Delphi. The unthinkable had happened. Their faces, frozen in time on missing person posters, became a haunting symbol of innocence lost. The search was immediate and relentless. Hundreds of volunteers, their faces etched with worry and determination, combed through the woods, their desperate calls echoing through the trees. First responders, their faces grim, worked tirelessly, following every lead, chasing every shadow. But as hours turned into an agonizing night, a sense of dread began to creep in. The following day, Valentine's Day, brought with it a discovery that shattered the town's innocence. Less than a mile from the Monon High Bridge, in a rugged patch of terrain only accessible by foot, a search party stumbled upon the unthinkable. The bodies of Libby and Abby, their young lives cut tragically short. The idyllic landscape of Delphi was now a crime scene, the tranquility shattered by the weight of the tragedy. The investigation intensified, a desperate race against time to find the person responsible for this heinous act. Among Libby's belongings, investigators discovered a crucial piece of evidence: her mobile phone. It contained a haunting video, a chilling glimpse into the girl's final moments. The video showed a grainy figure, a man dressed in jeans and a blue jacket, walking towards them on the bridge. His voice, a raspy whisper, sent chills down the spines of investigators as he uttered the words, "Guys, down the hill." The video and audio from Libby's phone became the focal point of the investigation. The grainy image of the man on the bridge, his face obscured by shadow, became seared into the public's consciousness. He became known as the Bridge Guy, a phantom haunting the dreams of a community desperate for answers. 2 distinct police sketches were released, each offering a slightly different interpretation of the man's features. Tips poured in, each one meticulously investigated, but the case remained unsolved. Years passed, seasons changed, but the memory of Libby and Abby and the mystery of their killer lingered like a ghost in the Indiana air. October 2022, a name surfaced from the sea of frustration and despair: Richard Allen, a familiar face in Delphi, someone who had blended into the fabric of the town. He had even been interviewed by investigators in the early days of the investigation, but was not initially considered a primary suspect. The arrest sent shockwaves through the community, a mix of relief and disbelief. Could this unassuming man, a neighbor, a fellow resident of their quiet town, be the monster they had been searching for all these years? As details of the investigation unfurled, a more disturbing picture began to emerge. Allegations of a possible larger network, whispers of ritualistic elements, and claims of multiple suspects added another layer of complexity to an already perplexing case. The long-awaited trial of Richard Allen began in October 2022. The eyes of the nation turned to a small courtroom in Allen County, where the fate of a community's quest for justice hung in the balance. The trial was moved to Carroll County, and the prosecution presented its case, relying heavily on the video and audio evidence from Libby's phone. The defense, however, argued that the evidence was circumstantial, and that the investigation had been flawed from the beginning. As the trial progressed, more questions than answers seemed to arise. Why were Libby and Abby targeted? What was the motive behind their murders? Were there other individuals involved? The Delphi murders serve as a stark reminder that darkness can lurk in the most unexpected of places, shattering the tranquility of small-town life. The quest for justice for Libby and Abby continues, a testament to the resilience of a community determined to honor their memory. The case remains shrouded in mystery, a haunting reminder of the fragility of innocence and the enduring power of hope in the face of tragedy. The bridge to tragedy still stands, a silent sentinel overlooking the creek, forever linked to the memory of two young lives cut short.